everybody. Welcome back to Real Talk. This is our fourth episode, I believe.
Fourth episode.
Yes,
No,
fourth.
I think it's the fourth episode. It's probably the fifth episode.
No,
we don't know.
I actually believe it's the fourth episode.
One of the two.
One of the two. It's a number.
Yes,
It's a number.
It's a number. That's all you need to know.
I'll bet you
So
four.
I want to get this podcast started with talking about the transfer submission week here at Rio Hondo. It starts next week, November 14th through the 18th, and they will help you apply to CSUs, UCs, and they'll help you get your application started and everything, and you could grab a cupcake and coffee with that. So what are your guys' thoughts on that? It's cool that Rio Hondo has that, right? That they were willing
Hey,
to
you
help
got me.
you.
You got me with the cafecito in the cup.
I know. That's why they put it at the bottom right here, as you can see.
Is it
Look,
red velvet?
right there.
Is it red velvet? Yeah, that's the
Which
question.
one?
I don't like chocolate
Okay.
cupcakes.
Honestly, vanilla cupcake's the best one.
Yeah.
Vanilla
yeah.
cupcake,
Vanilla.
like it.
No.
Vanilla,
That's
vanilla
boring.
cupcakes.
I'm sorry, you guys are boring.
Really?
It's
Red
basic,
velvet.
but like there's a reason for it to be
Nah.
basic.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You
I
know.
feel like red velvet and chocolate are better.
Chocolate? I don't do
Chocolate.
chocolate. I'm not a chocolate
Chocolate.
person.
No, actually, like if it has like good frosting in it,
Yeah.
then yeah.
I never.
It's gotta
eat
have a.
frosting
It's gotta
on
have a.
it.
It has to be.
Nah, I hate the white frosting.
Right?
The,
That's
the
Are
white
you-
frosting
Are you like one of those
disgusting.
people that like picks the frosting off and then just eats the bread?
Dude.
No, me too. I'm
You
sorry.
know what's just
Right?
the worst frosting though is the colored one, like the
Oh,
chalky pasty
yeah.
blue,
Yeah.
green,
Dude,
and yellow.
it's like I be coughing up dust like all over the. But also, I started doing this like the hack. Do you know about the cupcake hack? Like you
Like,
take it up higher, they
uh-huh.
make it a sandwich.
Yeah.
It makes it way better. What are you showing right now, Lorenzo?
Yeah, you're good. I'm telling Marilyn to fix her mic.
But
Oh,
we're
okay.
recording,
Perfect.
I know we're
Yeah,
recording.
Yeah.
That's what makes it fun though.
Yeah. You know. it's
Kitty
all
catch
about
all these
imperfections.
things.
So I would also like to bring up, what school would you guys like to transfer to after?
Well, I already have my
coming here?
school.
You already have your school?
I'm leaving next semester,
Let's
bus.
talk about it.
Like next semester?
Yes, I am.
Already?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I technically this is my third year technically here. I
Wait,
changed majors originally
Oh, 'cause
in
you're
my
film.
second year. I was a film major beforehand,
Mhm.
and I realized that I love film, and I love writing, I love directing, I love doing all that stuff, but I didn't have the same time that other film students do. Like them on a dime are like, let's go film a short film, blah blah blah. Let me go to my friends. They'll have friends who are actors. They're like actors. They're writers, like that. They'll be ready to go do a film, and I'm not like that. I have family. I have school. I have jobs. Yeah, I have a lot. I have a lot. No, seriously.
I was having a life.
Oh, no, yeah.
No, so I changed majors and I realized that I was ready to, like, I loved writing about sports. Sports are my biggest thing, and I realized because it's a Hawkins class that I fell in love with it, and that's why I changed. So in order to change the majors, I had to actually take all these classes for journalism, so that held me back this semester. So
Oh.
once I'm done here, I'm good. I'm going to Cal State Long Beach in the spring of 2023.
Wow.
I'm an official dirtbag.
Cal State Long Beach, huh?
Yeah.
You take your talents to Cal State Long Beach?
Yes.
This semester.
Spring semester takes all this.
semester.
To Long Beach.
You? What is your like college you want to go to? They want to pursue.
Dude. One thing about me is that I'm very lazy and I procrastinate a lot, so my grades aren't the best. So
I feel that.
No, but I feel like that's just been like the whole thing with Zoom and like college and like
It's just
Yeah.
like it's just so easy that you don't have to like even log in at that point.
Yeah, so also too, I didn't know you have to get 60 credits to transfer. It's my second year right now, so I'm gonna try to cram 6 credits in winter, and then I think it was 16 in spring. Yeah, I mean, no, the thing is, like, I did last semester, I signed up for 3 asynchronous classes, second late start asynchronous classes, and I did 1 regular one, so I did that fine. So I'm like, my logic is, if I did that heavy workload, I think I'll be fine with this.
Yeah.
But after that, Cal State Long Beach, if you guys will take me, I would appreciate it. I would love
Dang.
to go there.
Best
Let's go get a
buds
dorm.
Reunite.
Hey, I mean,
Get an apartment.
hey, the
apartment?
pyramid over there is fire.
It's
dude.
fire.
The pyramid is
It's fire.
Hey, we need a pyramid, Rio Hondo.
Rio Hondo needs to step that
Uh,
game.
the
We need a pyramid
No,
for
we
the
need a
aliens.
globe.
We
bro.
have
need
a
globe.
pyramid. It's the new business building.
Oh,
right
the new
there.
business. Is it business building? I thought it was.
Is it? I
I thought
believe
it was science.
Yeah, I think it's one of them.
It's one of those.
It's one of those, but it's very nice. You were there when it first opened, no?
Yeah, when they christened it with Dr. Flores's installation ceremony, like christening, like when they the first event that they held
Yeah.
there was Dr. Flores's installation ceremony. It was cool. Dr. Flores is really cool. She's they had mariachi music to celebrate her Latin heritage.
Nice.
She's really one of the people. It's not. I myself am very big on. I'm not like a big fan of parties, just in general. Like that's not my kind of scene, especially like adult parties. but that was just a vibe. It was genuinely the music was great. She was amazing. She was really down to earth and really sweet to talk to. She's definitely for the students and wants the students to succeed. So again, congratulations to Dr. Flores on that, on her win there. It's going to be a great. Her tenure is going to be fantastic and it's going to be amazing. And
Yep.
everybody here at El Paisano wishes her the best.
Yes. And it wasn't even a party. It's called a soiree.
A soiree.
Soiree. That's an adult party, fancy party.
Fancy.
You guys are invited to our soiree here. We're doing a Friendsgiving, right? We shall do a Friendsgiving.
Nobody's
I'm
told me that.
down.
I'm so
Yeah,
down. We get
do
Chris's In and Out
Friendsgiving.
to cater.
I-
In and Out
Dude,
caters.
So
Yes.
how many kids? Like, let's break it down. There's like 12 kids that actually like come or less.
I don't
like
know, dude.
10, but that's a lot. Like $10 per meal. They're paying over $100.
So you should get a discount, right?
No, I don't get a discount.
They don't
You
give
don't
you a
get
discount.
I don't get a discount at all.
Dang.
At all?
That
Like-
sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like
No.
for you?
Even
No.
Abercrombie gets a discount.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
50%.
Even
50.
Yeah, I just
I
get
want-
50%.
No disrespect, but it's kind of mid, so I see it.
No, what did you
Yeah.
call it beforehand before we started recording?
Oh, it's clothing for individuals who dress very basically, in my opinion.
So I'm hearing no 50 on that side.
What?
Okay.
I'm hearing no
Hey,
50% for you. I'm
I'm
sorry.
hearing no 65 over here with Doc Martens.
Dang. Honestly, his discount's worth
Nice
more.
docs.
That's the real trade.
Nice docs.
Nice docs.
I like your dogs.
Thanks, man.
Dude, you actually kind of sounded like it. Not gonna
Let's
lie.
see. Nice dogs. I like your dogs. I like your dogs.
All right.
Who
Let's
is
get.
this
We
guy?
got a little sidetracked. Well, let's go down to what is your
Oh,
college you want to transfer?
I applied to LA, Fullerton, and Long Beach. So
Oh.
When are you transferring out?
next fall.
I mean,
Mm,
Hey,
nice. I got another year.
Hey, you're a baby, bro.
It's 'cause
Dude,
you're little.
I'm not little.
You're a baby.
I'm not little.
You're a
When's your
baby.
birthday?
My birthday is January 19th. I'm turning 18 years old.
Wait.
No. What? Breaking
Hey.
news.
What?
Hey, yo.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be turning 19.
Oh.
Oh, he had us in the first half. Not gonna
when
lie.
I first met Lorenzo, he asked me how old I was. I was like, I'm 17.
I was like, the things you're saying, you should not be heard by him.
No,
Like, no wonder we're
Wait,
yeah,
so did you
I'm
graduate in
18.
21?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what
I was
saying.
2020, so yeah.
I was 2022.
Old, you're old.
You're old.
I'm
yeah.
fucking geezer.
I'm-
He actually got all of the stuff that I didn't get. Cause he
You
said-
guys got
There
the
you
stuff
go.
I didn't get.
Hey.
Graduation.
I didn't get anything.
Bro, when I heard no prom and no homecoming, because I was waiting to go my senior year, I was depressed. I was like,
Aw.
Yeah, I didn't get anything.
Oh,
you know.
yeah. Cause,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
you got the
Yeah,
first
you
semester.
did.
You got the
Yeah,
first
that
you
was
got the-
no.
yeah.
Trust me, the first semester was a movie. As cliche as it was a movie.
It's a movie.
It was, bro.
And
sitting in the library with his friends.
Not even, bro.
Such
Rolling
a
down on a
movie.
hill in the wheelchairs. Oh, bro.
What? It's because you went to a private school.
I went to
that's why.
private all boys school.
Oh
You
my
get-
god, you went to an all boys school?
Yeah. You guys missed the last
What a
episode where
sausage
Lorenzo's
fest.
on with us.
Not even. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Like it's not like we didn't have interactions with girls. We talked to, like our sister school. We talked to our sister school all the time. But like when it's all boys, it's like it's just different. It's very different because
Weird.
it's like as disgusting as it sounds, like there was no not hygiene. Like people didn't comb their hair all the time. Nobody
that
cared
is-
about
that-
nobody cared about what they looked like. Cause who are we impressing? We're all there.
Yeah,
we're all hanging out. We're
right.
brothers.
You're
Yeah,
right.
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's not like we didn't wash ourselves. Yeah, we didn't brush our teeth, but we just didn't like care about appearance.
Every 3 months.
Every couple
Every
months.
3 months. Every couple months.
But yeah, it was a different vibe. It was definitely just a wild ride because it was a brotherhood. I think I created a lot of friends there that we're still in contact. We're still hanging out. Like we're brothers. I genuinely think that they're my brothers. And God,
Was it weird to see girls at school like when you came here?
no.
Yeah, well,
No?
it was like,
There were some of there were those kids at Bosco that we're different from St. John Bosco. St. John Bosco's those are the athletes. Those are the
Better.
D1 athletes. Those are the
Wait,
better ones.
You want to Bosco Tech? Hey, I want to play y'all one day. Preseason basketball and then season baseball.
You played basketball?
What did you play baseball for?
Mountain View.
Oh yeah, we suck.
Mountain View?
Yeah, we
Where's
got
that?
top. We always get
Mountain
top.
View's good.
Now it's not that they're good. Anybody beats Bosco Tech.
No, Mountain View's good though. Mountain View's good.
Yeah, they're good. I think we got mercy that game.
Mountain View's from El Monte.
Oh.
I don't remember. We suck. But
So there's 2 schools in El Monte, huh?
it's South El Monte High School and
Yeah.
then
No. There's South El Monte, Mountain View, and then
Dang.
yeah, because Rosemead's in our district, but like not.
Oh, dang. El Monte's kind of big now that I realize.
It is.
It is kind of
honestly.
big, honestly.
It is, but because it does have it has its like whitewashed like gentrified parts, and then it also has its like my parts where it's very
It's cultural.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
that's
lack of
super-
better words.
Oh, there's no
Ethnic.
lack. I just don't want to say it.
No, yeah. We
But-
get it. We get it.
Dang, I
Where did
didn't.
you go?
I went to Lucerna, so I went. I went the
Lucerna.
opposite way.
I have friends who
Yeah.
went to Lucerna.
Like who?
Dude, you're young, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know if you
I'm
know.
not- I'm
I don't know if
too
you know Christian Gallo. I don't know if you know
Christian
Matthew.
Guy,
like
no,
2
I
years
don't.
old,
That was
like
like 2 years
same
old.
age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't hang out
Like
with
any
2
of those
years
senior
old.
guys.
No. I
No,
don't.
you don't.
But I went to school like 30 minutes away from here. Pretty far. I
Oh, yeah,
took a
'cause
trip,
it's
yeah.
over there.
I went to Mark Keppel, but that's in
Oh, Mark
yeah.
Keppel.
We played y'all too in
Oh yeah, we.
baseball.
Well,
Mark
not
Keppel.
baseball,
Mark
but-
Keppel is.
Mid.
Yeah.
Mid.
Mid
It's stupid.
Mid
Stop trying to make.
bruh.
What's that girl from Mean Girls that trying to make fetch a
Fetch?
thing? It's like he's trying to make fetch a thing. He's trying to make Midbius a thing.
I've been saying Midbius since the Morbius came out.
It's not a thing.
I've
I
been
thought
I've been
everybody
literally
hated
saying that.
Morbius.
It's
That's
trash.
why it's Midbius. Midbius.
It's Midbius.
Midbius,
No,
exactly.
that's not gonna-
Oh, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's
That's not a
Midbius.
thing.
Oh, I wanted to ask actually. Before we move on.
My boy jumped up.
No, 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 no. I got reminded. In high school, did you feel like there was cliques? Like, you know how like
Mhm.
media exaggerates it? Do you
Yeah.
think there was cliques like that? And like, was it that big of a deal? Or was it just like there was friend
I feel
Yeah.
like
I think it was just friend groups.
Friend
I
groups.
I mean,
groups.
speaking from my boy like all boys school experience and my perspective,
groups?
I
not a good take.
there was no cliques. It was friend groups like we had. Yeah, there were stoners. They hung out with themselves and like people who played basketball on the courts. Those were those guys. You know the we had the anime kids who would sit in the corner by themselves at lunch.
What's wrong?
We
with
had
anime?
the Super Smash Brother kids that would go to the game room
Just
during
as
lunch
bad.
and play Super Smash Brothers and oh my god, rah. It was like there was certain there was certain friend groups that did hang out with each other, but like we were all like I said we were all brothers, so it's like it didn't matter.
Where did you get placed? Where
I
would
didn't-
you put yourself into one of those groups?
I was different, man. I didn't have. No, I didn't have. I'm kidding. No, I was one of those kids. Like I had friends in a lot of those different
Mhm.
areas, so like I didn't really.
So you just like went to every single
I was a
one.
floater. I was
Oh,
a
you're
floater.
You didn't have a set group.
Mm-mm. I don't like. I didn't get into anime until like the pandemic. I wasn't a
Wow,
big
dude,
Super Smash.
everyone-
Yeah, I wasn't a big Super Smash Brother player at the time.
Everyone's
Like-
into anime now.
Dude, I love.
There's nothing wrong with
anime.
that.
I've been.
Why you gotta
into
make that
anime.
look, Marilyn?
Because I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just hopped on because it was popular.
No, yeah, I think
Dude,
that's why. I think
I've been on anime since I was little, and then the pandemic, and then it got like gentrified, and then everyone like.
not that it was gentrified. I think it
It
just
was.
blew up.
Mainstream,
It
not
It became
was.
it became mainstream.
mainstream.
It became
Yeah,
mainstream.
mainstream, I guess.
Like-
No, it's gentrified. If you're still
Yeah, right?
If it's on Hot Topic, it's gentrified.
Yeah. No, actually, Hot
No,
Topic used
because
to
Hot
sell stuff
Topic
like
sells
that.
merch. But
Yeah,
it's just
it sells
merchandise.
merch. Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, but if they put it on their own shirts,
What?
What?
like if they put it, if it's like licensed stuff that they put out, and it's not like something that comes directly from the company, if that makes sense. So like they throw it on their own.
Okay. I kind of get like.
But the
it's
thing is,
not
they have
coming
no
from-
control over that.
Yeah.
That's all like Funimation, Crunchyroll, the people, like the studios that own or that have the rights to the U.S. licensing. Don't show my phone case, bro. They have the phone license. They have like the licensing rights to those animes. Yeah, they can sell it all. It's like it's making merch. So it's not. I think if you're a big fan of like Naruto and like I like One Piece, I like Naruto.
One Piece the best.
the movie,
Goat
the
Piece.
movie.
Yeah,
The One
Film
Piece Film
Red.
Red.
I literally watched it the day it came out on that Thursday.
What a nerd.
And yes, I actually did.
Nerd.
Dude, it was so good. Like,
Ah,
dude,
yes.
it was so crazy because like it was almost like Endgame type of vibe when I went.
Oh yeah,
to
because
that
the
theater.
weeb community was
Everyone-
just.
Believe community.
Dude, everyone was like clapping. I was like,
It's gonna be like
people were
tomorrow
getting
night.
out their
Tomorrow night, Black
chairs.
Panther comes out. I'm gonna go watch
Hey,
Black
Is it
Panther
to-
tomorrow.
it's tomorrow
Actually,
night?
too, I'm
It's
gonna
tomorrow
watch it
night?
Yes, tomorrow.
It's
night.
not next
no,
week?
No. They're doing early screenings for select places. I'm gonna go watch the early, it's like the double feature. So I'm gonna watch
Which
the
one,
first
in
one
LA?
and then the second one.
Well, but no.
AMC?
But it does come
Tomorrow
out
night.
tomorrow night. Technically, it's like a
Tomorrow's Thursday.
midnight
Oh, midnight
release.
release.
Technically,
Midnight
it's
release.
coming out at 6 o'clock.
Let's all go.
Let's all go.
I'm already watching it at 6 o'clock
I
tomorrow.
hate you.
Hey,
I hate
Hey,
you.
not to flex. I'm watching it at noon. You know.
Oh, whatever, bro. Who
No, not even
cares?
wake up.
Wait,
You're
till
still-
noon. Ah, yeah.
It's still a. I mean, I trust me. I'm down to go watch it again, but it technically does come out. It releases November the 11th.
Oh.
This Friday.
Do you want to ask y'all though? What clique were you in? Like,
So,
what was your?
what clique was I was in? I was just in like people that just hung out.
I feel like you're
I
a
just,
jock.
No, I didn't even like.
No,
I
no, no.
I
He's like, I don't even play sports.
I quit soccer like senior year
What do
because
we
I don't
mean?
want to play anymore because I rather
What do
just,
we
like,
mean?
You got till senior year.
yeah. But like I just like hung out with people that I was cool with over the pandemic. We just kicked it and that was it. Just talk crap. about other people we see?
Marilyn, what about you?
No, well, it's because my school was like very, very Asian, so
Mean
it
Girls.
was. No,
Yeah.
no.
I swear,
Yeah,
she was-
Marilyn was a mean girl.
She was either the
Marilyn
mean
was a
girl
mean
or
girl.
she was that one alt girl in the corner listening to her own music. Like I don't like anybody, man.
I don't like that.
You like
Slipknot.
it?
It's not good.
Give it
No,
some
I-
vibes. I'm kidding.
No, we're playing. But
No, well, it was very Asian, so it was kind of like the Asian people hung out with Asian people, and then if you weren't Asian, you kind of hung out like it was not that it was like on purpose, like oh,
Isn't
I wanna
that
talk
like
to
So you were
segregation?
segregated.
Yeah.
no. Mark Keppel is
Yeah, not like on
Do
purpose,
better.
not like on purpose, like oh I don't want to talk to you.
expose. Mark Keppel's
Right.
racist.
But low key, there was a lot of
Asian?
there was a lot of microaggressions, like
Oh my
it was,
gosh.
yeah. So I mean, I try to talk to everyone, and nobody was outright like mean or anything, but you could feel like sometimes you could feel the microaggression.
They were talking about Marilyn behind her
That's
back.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Marilyn, I want you to explain the story that you had on Halloween when you went to that party.
Oh.
But like, I want you to, cause I know we didn't do it on camera, so I want you to explain it like what happened, cause I guess connects to
Can
your
I-
high school experience.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Can I-
Not like
I mean, how bad is it?
not most of parts of it, but
Okay.
like
No, it was just.
Let's not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
No.
yeah, you can talk about
You can
it.
talk about it. It's not like
But
it's.
I can.
But you can't stay like
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So no, well, I was at a party, and you know how
Mhm.
people are at parties, like.
I've never been to one for sure.
So I
Never
was
been
like
to-
that, and then it was an LP party, so I didn't think that I was gonna run into anyone I know because you know I went to school in Alhambra, like you know.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, like everybody that I know, or like everybody from high school was there, and I was like, you know, and like like the way that you had to be at my school, kind of like kind of like code switch into it, like. I had to like, you know, and these girls were coming up to us and they were they were being so backhanded, like, oh my god, like, what are you supposed to be like? So and it was like I was kind of like freaking out because I was, you know, and I didn't know what to say, and my friends were like there too, and my friends didn't go to high school with me, so they had never experienced anything like that, and they were kind of just looking at me like. Are you serious? And my friend literally turned around and she was like, why are you talking like that? Like in front of him. And I was like,
Dang.
shut up.
Press the issue. Press the issue on site.
She was like, oh my god, hey.
I know. Beat all fake. Huh?
But at the same time, I feel like that's a thing that like you talk differently with your high school friends than you do with like your
yeah, for
That's
sure.
100% a thing.
Everyone goes,
Sure.
well, not
No,
everyone.
not really. Because I'm like, my high school friend, like my real high school friends, like I talk to them like normal.
Oh,
But those
yeah.
girls weren't my friends and they were being super passive aggressive, so I had to be like, oh my god. You know, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh my god, hey.
Yeah. Because that's what
Hey,
it
girlfriend. Hey.
You look so cute.
Oh
Like,
my god.
Also, Luis, I have a question. So for the Black Panther movie, did Kendrick do the
No, he didn't.
soundtrack?
No.
No.
There's no
No?
announcement on a soundtrack.
There's
It's
none.
no, yeah, it came out already.
The soundtrack?
The soundtrack?
Rihanna did a song.
Riri. No, Riri.
Oh,
it
Riri,
came
yeah,
out.
yeah,
It came
yeah.
out last week.
But
It was just a
Is
song
Kendrick
though.
on
No,
it?
it was a soundtrack. Look it up.
Is Kendrick on it
Song.
though?
It was just Lift Me Up.
So.
dude, because what my favorite Marvel movie is the Black Panther, and most of the
Soundtrack.
part of it has to do with that whole like soundtrack.
Oh, they
Every
did come out
song
already.
is-
Yo.
There's no skips. Is it, who's on there? Read me the.
All right, so we
feature.
got Rihanna number 1, DBN Go-Go, Sino Moslo, Burna Boy, Thames, Vivir Quintana. Oh, they're gonna do Spanish music. I forget. Teno Huerta.
Oh yeah.
Teno Huerta's
that's
in it.
true. Where's Banda
Vivir
MS,
Quintana,
bro?
dude.
Banda
Dude,
MS,
speaking of
bro.
Banda MS, we were blasting them last night because
141 or what?
we were blasting 141 and then Que Maldición, which is the song he has with Snoop. They have with Snoop Dogg.
Dude.
And so we were just talking because we were talking about COD. We were talking about COD and because they did a song for Call of Duty, the new one, Modern Warfare 2, and we should.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
really,
it's so good.
so fire.
It's so good.
They play it in the map, in one of the maps. They have like
Stormzy's in this.
I don't know anything
So going back to Black Panther, Stormzy,
Okay.
Aleman, DJ Gogo, Blue Rojo, Guadalupe de Jesus Chanput. These are all artists like I didn't like, but like that's how it was with the
With
like
the
the first
original.
soundtrack. Like you had Kendrick, you had Khalid, you had some of the big names, and then you got like you got Sway, you had some really
Sway Lee.
good.
Juice WRLD.
Juice
Was
but-
he in that soundtrack?
Yeah, he was. I think he was like a smaller
Schoolboy
feature though.
Q, yeah.
The
Schoolboy
best,
Q, yeah.
the best feature on that album, SOB RBE.
Oh my God, for
I don't
Paramedic.
know, I don't know.
For
Dude,
Paramedic is the best
Par-
song on that album.
Paramedic
Hey, SZA
is
did
the
her thing
best.
though.
I'm
That
not-
is true.
Did her
SZA,
thing.
All the Stars is a great song, but
No, dude.
And
Big
that
Shots.
also played, didn't it?
yes, I
Big
think All the Stars
Shots.
gets big shots
Big
too.
shots. Travis
Big
Scott.
shots.
Dude.
The Weeknd.
Big
Hey,
Shots.
The Weeknd.
Pray for me.
Mm-mm.
I just think Paramedic, like, Paramedic was such an integral part of my high school experience. 'Cause
It
that was what we
was.
played all the time. We played
How
Paramedic
does that
a
song go
lot.
again?
You know, can we play it? Yeah.
No, we
No,
can't.
we can't. Huh?
Just sing it,
Copyright.
sing it, sing it.
Not copyright. Not copyright.
Honestly,
There's lyrics that we cannot say here.
I need a paramedic in the streets. I got medic in the street.
See,
I'm a
I'm
California, and I'm
heavy in the street. 22 and 23, I'm heavy with that heat.
Hey,
Hit you with this chop,
Yeah,
paramedic can't save you.
dude, that song's so fire.
It was such a good song.
SOB, I miss y'all. Please come
Come
back
back.
soon, because they, as you know, the group disbanded, and honestly, all their like music was really good.
Yeah.
So also, I'd like to talk about the Drake album, Luis. I know you have a
Hey.
lot of opinions on that.
21. Can you do something for me? Can you talk to
Hey,
the...
I'm gonna just say, I'm not gonna go too in deep it because we're listening peak for y'all. We're dropping well, that time it'll be 2 days from when this drops. I'm gonna be dropping a little piece on my thoughts about it.
Oh my God, he's doing a little piece for that
Yeah,
newspaper.
El
Paisano Media.
El Paisano Media, and you're listening to EPN Network. Shout out Papi Aron. We're back.
Hey, I will say though, 21 did his thing. Drake did his thing.
Um,
Travis did his thing.
Honestly, I would just want to say 21 did his thing. Drake did whatever the hell he wanted to.
Hey.
21 carried.
Oh, no,
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry. That's a good take.
no.
I think that's a good
cold
take. I think that's a
think
pretty
it's
good.
cold.
No,
I
really?
agree with that.
I feel like
I think they
21.
both had a really good, like, it's like Drake's in this era now that he's kind of moving away from rap.
He's-
From what I'm
he's-
understanding, is he's moving away from that hard,
He's
like
making the Bad
he's
Bunny
getting
change.
into R&B.
It's because I think rap, like in general, is like not the
It's not the
popular
same.
thing anymore.
That's not what it was.
Bad
think,
Bunny
like-
changed, bro. Bad Bunny
Benito changed
music.
the scene,
He
bro.
changed the
Yeah,
scene.
exactly,
He
yeah.
changed the
I don't
scene.
know if it was
I don't think it
him
was
necessarily.
specifically Benito, but I think
But
it
like-
was his you've seen his transition from hardcore rap
It's like
Latin-
trap, yeah.
to trap and then going into
Yeah,
pop
dude.
and then really getting
But-
to slower Spanish music, and it was like, yeah, it was a good transition for him because it worked.
Yeah,
That's
it
But I
made
think
him.
because he's so popular and he did it, that everyone is kind
Everyone wants to get on it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that.
But I mean, you look at Drake. Drake was into hard rap until honestly, Nevermind. You looked at yes, it was honestly Nevermind. That was the album that really.
Certified- CLB
has some-
CLB was the
some
one.
So yeah, Certified Lover Boy did have some.
That was it.
WW.
Views was the last great album. for me,
Yeah,
like,
that was so true.
No,
That's
This
so
album
true.
was great. This album
no,
Views
was
was
I
really
think
good.
it was pretty good, but I think
Views is another integral part of my high school experience.
I was like in middle school when that came out.
So here's the thing. I'm a Drake
That's
fan,
proving he's a baby.
so I'm a little biased. But I think that not only was this album good, but just speaking to the music genre thing in general, music comes in waves. So rap was big in the 90s, and then it switched over in the 2000s to pop, and then rap was big again in the
Mhm.
2010s.
2010s.
And
Oh, sorry.
no, you're good, you're good. I think it's gonna go back to pop. The thing though is that I think Drake does a lot of pop and more R&B soul searching songs
Mhm.
because it's the most marketable thing, you know. That's the thing what companies want to get behind, and also too, it's just the most popular thing. No disrespect, but Taylor Swift sells a lot of albums because there's a certain demographic. I don't want to say what it is, but there's a certain demographic who is a very obsessive.
It's
graphic.
Marilyn.
It's the same people who listen to Harry Styles. Those people.
He's
are
just
very,
he's just taking shots
go-
at Marilyn
it goes
right now.
hand in hand.
But no, I want to question you on this now. If actually no, keep going because it's a separate point that I want to bring up actually.
So yeah, I think it's very obsessive, but also too, these guys, they just like drop vinyls and CDs when they drop their albums too. That's why they sell a lot, and it's always gonna be the most marketable thing, you know.
Yeah, I get that.
That's my take.
No, this is my take. Question for you guys. So my sister is young. My sister's 14. She's a big fan of Taylor Swift. Like she didn't care enough about her when she was growing up. Like it wasn't an integral part like of that her upbringing. So like recently she just got into her and like she's like obsessive. She's a big fan now. What is your take on like and then I have another family friend who's in her 30s. He's going on who's she's gonna yell at me for this, but she's in her 30s. She's going on 30, and she's like, I've been there since the beginning. Like kids like that don't have a right to get tickets to this new tour
Who cares?
because they weren't there from the beginning. You know, they don't even know.
What's that called? When they
It's called the Era.
Gatekeeping.
It's gatekeeping. You're gatekeeping.
Gatekeeping.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, you're gatekeeping.
And it's like-
Love us.
It's like because
I thought that was.
But her
Brandon.
because her big thing was like because her big thing was because it's like it's the Eras tour and it's all of Taylor Swift's eras, you know. So it's like kids like my sister who was born in 2008 doesn't know.
I'm looking
all
so hyped for that.
of those
I wanna
eras.
get tickets.
Dude, I already got I trust me.
Are you gonna get him?
I signed up because my sister wants to go and I
You're not gonna
like
get him.
I-
My
No, but
best
I'm-
friend signed up.
as much as I'm a big optimist, like I was there for the Bad Bunny. I didn't get him for Bad Bunny. Didn't get him for Harry Styles. I genuinely think she has no shot at getting these tickets for Taylor Swift because there's people like that, my family friend, who are just really big into it, like almost going feral for this woman's tour. You know, there's hundreds, thousands of people like that across the United States alone. You know, let alone people in the UK, like Europe, like, and this is for like 3 shows here in LA. It's like, she's not kidding him.
Yeah, just to like piggyback off of you, that's kind of the reason why I don't like too much pop. It's very obsessive. It's an obsessive genre, and I don't think it's mainly, if not even mostly, the artist's fault. But it's even if you're a fan of it, you know, it's a very,
Yeah.
it's super obsessive. It's very, what's the word when you think someone's your friend? It's very like parasocial, like
I don't-
driven.
I
Like
was not gonna say that.
it's like, it's disgusting. I like Jack Harlow, and I went to a Jack Harlow concert. It's the same thing with him, where it's like,
Because people go to his because they think he's hot.
that's the
Yeah,
thing.
it's
I-
weird,
it's
right? It's kinda
Weird.
weird.
It's weird just because people forget.
Hey, he's a good-looking man, though. What do you mean?
like, chill.
Drewski and what do you call
That's a
it?
good
Jack
pair, though.
Harlow?
Drewski and Jack Harlow
Drewski
are
and Jack
tight as
Harlow are
fuck.
like this,
They're
dude.
funny.
They're funny as heck. I love Drewski.
Mhm.
Shout out Drewski.
But yeah, it's like very parasocial, and like it's, to me, it's a little toxic just because it forms those like really nasty habits where they become disconnected with reality. That's why I don't like it. That's why I don't like a lot of artists like that. And it's just a little weird for me. That's just my thing.
I
And-
agree. I think it's comparable to like sports fans though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, in the same
It's
way
the same.
as in the same
The
way
same.
as like girls or like I don't know, people can get as obsessed with these like
Oh.
artists or movie stars or whatever, where they think like, oh, they're my friend, or like even the people who get upset when they get like a girlfriend or something.
Yeah.
It's like you that was never.
You'll never know you.
It's the exact same, but on opposite ends of
Exactly,
the spectrum.
yeah.
Where I feel like
Ah.
it's for like music. I think it's like more women-driven, like obsession, like falling in love with
Mhm.
them. Whereas with men, it's like, oh, that's the homie right there. Like that's my dad. Like I love this guy. You're talking trash about him, I'm gonna throw hands with you. Like
Yeah.
Hey,
it's the
you
Yeah.
talking trash about Cody Bellinger? I'm gonna throw hands with you, bro.
Dude, Cody Bellinger's.
I'm playing.
he
I'm
fell
playing.
off.
I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm
I-
playing. I think you fell off too.
Tune in.
Chill,
on-
chill, chill,
on
chill, chill.
Monday for Arch Sports Zone
Arch
with
Sports Zone.
Lorenzo.
Sports,
Sports Zone. I love Arch Sports Zone.
Thank you.
Yeah, sports.
It's in the game.
Maryland.
I want Maryland to come on
Maryland-
Sports Zone.
What do they call? They want put Maryland on the
I
Sports
don't
Zone.
know anything about sports. What am I supposed to say?
Nothing wrong.
Sports was good.
The sports is
Not
Not
good.
even that. It's like
Yeah, sports
it's
is
not even
good.
hard to learn. Like it's just
Yeah.
we'll give you notes.
Exactly.
I'll
But
read this
also, since we're on the music topic, what are your thoughts on vinyl records?
Ooh, they are divisive.
I think it's cute. Like if you like have your little setup and
Yeah.
I think it's cute.
Yes.
But half of those people that buy those vinyl records just keep them in the thing and they don't even use them. You do that too, Luis?
I have two. I have a 2014 Forest Hills Drive and
Oh, like good album.
Spudge. What's the name of the album? Billie Eilish's second to last one.
Where do we fall asleep? When we fall asleep, where do we go?
The one where she's like in like the
In the
dark
black.
room.
Yeah,
Dark
that
Dude,
one. Uh-huh.
Fun fact.
It's a good album.
I high fived.
She dropped off after that, I think.
One time at Dodger Stadium, so I was there for Cody Bellinger bobblehead night this season. And
Oh, I remember she was there.
So they put her on the big screen, right? So
Mhm.
I go all the way down. So I'm like, Billy. She's like walking on the way. And she's like, there's a video of like me dabbing her up.
Oh,
pretty funny.
That's
It's
tight.
pretty
I'm
cool.
jealous.
Yeah.
I'm a
It
little
was pretty
jealous.
cool.
but-
It was pretty cool. She's nice.
I think honestly, hot take. I think she fell off after that second album.
No, the one where she was blonde. I don't know what it's called.
Um,
I think that one popped off.
Cold take.
Yeah,
I just,
sorry,
I
the
think, I
cold
don't know.
take,
I just,
bro.
I'm not a big fan of that new album.
Really?
I'm not a big fan of it.
I mean, I didn't really listen to it fully, but I think that it was popular.
Like,
I
it was
think-
popular, no,
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
But I think personally, I think When We Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? It had so many good songs. Like You Should See Me in a Crown was such a dude. It's
Yeah.
such a banger.
You should see me
That
in
one,
the crowd.
not only because like bringing that up because
Like
like that one is such a like that whole album didn't have a skip on it.
That's because it was on FIFA though. That's why you like it.
No. I knew that song
Dude.
way before. I like when it came on FIFA. I was like, oh, I know this song already. Like FIFA has Ojitos Lindos now. with Bad Bunny. It's like I knew that song
It
before.
does.
I knew that song before it was on FIFA. But
Yeah, that
Um,
album was really good too. The Verano Sin Ti. I thought that was a really good
that concert was the best
Still
concert of my
haven't
life.
listened to it.
You haven't listened to
It's
Bad Bunny. He's good. I don't like his style because it's. I'm not saying it is or it's like, but it's similar to mumble rap for like Spanish, where like a lot of times I don't understand. what
but
he's
that's just because he's
Exactly.
Puerto Rican, man.
Maybe.
It's just the Puerto Rican accent.
Maybe, but I'm like a native Spanish speaker. That's my first language, so sometimes
But yeah, but you're. I'm
I
assuming
know.
Mexican,
Are you
right?
Mexican?
you're. That's crazy.
Bad
I'm not
Bunny,
Mexican.
yeah,
You're not Mexican. What are you?
I'm Canadian. No, I'm kidding.
Nah.
But like that's just how people feel about like Cuban accents are hard. Dominican accents are hard. Like
Yeah.
dude, like
Like Dominican Republic, like.
DR people have from
Dude.
DR just heavy accent.
But that's just me though. That's why I don't listen to K-pop either. I don't really like music that I can't understand.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like Bad Bunny.
I felt that way about
Except Gangnam Style.
K-pop and J-pop. I had my friends one time. We were driving to a Ducks game, and they were playing K-pop in my car, and they were playing Blackpink.
Get out of
And
my
I was like,
car.
oh my god, I don't. I like
Did it
this
make you
is.
dance?
I like this kind of. I was kind of vibing to it. There was two
It's
songs
just
that I really
they
liked.
make that. I feel like they make that music that people don't like might not.
Nobody
understand.
cares about what they're
It's
saying,
just catchy.
Yeah.
It's just
but they're just
catchy. Like,
vibing.
like Dynamite. Like.
Oh, that one.
Oh, that song's so like.
I'm not a fan of BTS, but I
I'm
think
a fan of
Blackpink.
BTS because they make catchy music.
I don't.
You
I
can't
don't.
hate
I
on
think it's overplayed. and
Benito
it's
makes
annoying.
catchy music,
Yeah.
He does.
right?
But
What's
like,
up?
He does make-
but his songs have
Hey,
messages.
I
Yeah.
will say though,
I mean,
Benito and
some-
Drake on Mia.
I did not like
Mia, Mia, the song que eres
I don't
Mia.
like
I
that
did
one.
not like Mia.
Mia's so overplayed
I
though.
don't
Wait, what?
It's not El Pagón, El Apagón, man.
No, that's just hard.
Also Lorenzo.
It's not Nieverita. Nieverita's my favorite song off that album, bro.
Yeah.
My favorite was Enséñame a Bailar.
Oh, that's a good one. He didn't play that at the tour though. I was kind of upset.
No.
Also, Lorenzo, did you see that FIFA came out with the
World Cup mode?
No, the soundtrack.
The Ultimate FIFA soundtrack.
The ultimate FIFA
Me and I don't have been
soundtrack.
blasting it the last 2 days.
Dude, it's
So many like
good.
I think the first time I went through it, I cried
Why?
because
It's the end of an era. Honestly.
it's the end of an era. It's the fact that
I
like
played
a
it
lot of these
again.
songs like I grew up listening to.
What was it? I don't know.
Love Me Again by John Newman was one of them. Need to know.
Oh,
No, like that was 2014. Like 2014. That brought me back to 2014 World Cup. Like that brought me like The Nights by Avicii. That song's
Oh, that
hard.
song's on there too.
wait, how does that one go?
They say one day you'll leave this world behind. It'll live a life. Like that song goes hard. Oh my god. Supermassive Black Hole was on it,
Oh,
and I'm like, dude, these
I
are
like
all.
some.
I got so.
I hate when people bring that up.
Dude.
It is in
But
it's in that
scene is
baseball
dope.
scene.
You can't tell me that scene is not dope.
As a baseball fan, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of tight. As a baseball fan, whatever.
Bro,
But
I got so mad when I found out one of them is a TikTok song.
Which one?
One
Which
of the
one?
FIFA songs.
Which one?
Heat Waves is in it.
Sometimes I like
Dude, but Heat no. Heat Waves was first on FIFA before it was on
Before,
TikTok,
I know,
and that's
but-
where I knew Heat Waves. Heat Waves was such a good song.
They
on
used
FIFA.
that song in a movie. What movie was it? It was like some movie I watched on Netflix.
That's probably that's why it's a Netflix movie.
Oh no, it was on that TV series. If you ever watch it, it's like
He's a
it's
no.
Like with, dude, I watched it and then it was pretty good. Never have I ever.
Never have I ever.
Never have I ever.
Oh, I've
Yeah,
never
I think it was in that song. Was in that show? Yeah,
Really?
I think it was in that show. I believe. But I love that show, by
It
the
was a
way.
good show. I like the show.
It's I just like those like cheesy
Yeah.
rom-com
Me too.
on Netflix. They're just so.
It's a guilty
It's-
pleasure.
it's-
It's my guilty pleasure.
It's right. It's just like so funny. Like the acting.
To all the boys.
Not
Dude,
that one.
I don't like to all
Not
the
that
boys.
one,
The
You
what?
watched all the boys?
Kissing
Not that one
booth.
though. No, not that one.
Kissing booth. 1, 2,
No,
3.
I hate both. I
It's
hate
so-
both.
Best
talk to me.
best
I hate
trilogy,
both.
bro.
Don't
Kissing
talk-
booth
there's
best trilogy,
Bro.
bro.
There's
I'm
no-
sorry.
Walk out right now.
I'm sorry, bro.
There's no-
I'd rather watch I'd rather watch romantic anime, bro, than
Dude,
than
what?
Kissing Booth.
Also,
Have you seen Kissing Booth?
I don't watch rom-coms.
I have a question for all you guys here. Did any of you guys vote?
Of course.
I didn't.
I
had
actually
planned to,
didn't.
and
I
forgot.
same.
I wanted to.
I was gonna do it here because we were here. We were here. I was here yesterday, and then
Were the lines long here?
I don't even know. But no, I just
No.
didn't have the time because I came
That shit when it
straight.
came out.
No?
I came
Really?
straight here, and I just never left this room.
Oh.
Mm.
you
I
mean
think this
the
place. I think
school?
this place
Yeah,
is too.
that's
Oh,
good.
I didn't.
Library.
I didn't vote.
Oh, you didn't vote here?
Nah.
But I saw like at other places that on like, cause I'm on Facebook. I don't want to say that, but
I'm on Facebook.
And what do you call it?
I was on
And,
Facebook because
um,
Disneyland had us
I
on
don't know
Facebook.
how
And so
Disneyland had us on Facebook,
there's
so
a
we had
bunch
to get it.
Dude, why?
Well, because a lot of the cast members that are are the older ones. So
Um,
they do Facebook groups, but Facebook
Oh.
groups are like we use Facebook groups to like trade shifts and like hey like this new like this new pin's dropping. Like if we had a lot of the cast members that were into buying our own stuff, I was never into it. People like a lot of them like
They
I'm
like
like
it.
I'm like dude, why would you spend your paycheck on a Disney on the limited release Disney pins or like a lounge fly bag like.
All right, Lorenzo. Sorry to stop you there, but I want to get to Luis's experience with voting because he's the only one out of the three of us that
Yeah,
voted.
man.
I didn't register. I didn't register on time. I'm
I was
sorry.
registered. I
didn't register.
was here,
I just wanna
which is
say,
terrible excuses. Everybody should have
Yeah,
gone
I'm
out and voted.
disappointed.
I know.
Especially being here in California, I'm disappointed because there's same day registration. You could have.
Yeah, I could have literally
Yeah, Chris,
registered
you just saw
before.
it.
No, you could have gone to the polling place. You
Mhm.
could have registered there and then voted. The main reason why I encourage voting is just because your vote. Some people think it matters, some people think it doesn't. But at the end of the day, if you complain, if you're one of those people that complains about the policies that are enacted or the things that are happening, you are the people who should be voting.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
I made it a big deal. My grandmother, she is an immigrant, and she just got her papers like in 2015. So it was her second time voting, or no, yeah, second time
Oh,
voting.
nice.
And I was encouraging her. I'm like, let's go right now. But yeah, honestly, the cool thing about voting in person now, everyone votes by mail. So if you go to like your average polling
Mhm.
place, it's in and out.
In and out.
There's like 54 ballot, or I mean, what are they called? Questions, I guess you could say, or sections to the ballot. This is in and out within like 10, 15 minutes, and that's including helping my grandmother out who doesn't know how to use it. So
Oh, nice.
really quick process, and it's rewarding too. You know, certain propositions I kind of care a lot about, and yeah, it's
There,
cool to
there
have
was a
it.
very Proposition 1 was
Oh, yeah.
the
Very
big. I feel like that was a
Yeah.
big
That was
topic
Oh,
of the thing.
yeah.
That one I feel like, and the other one that the California gambling, like the sports
Sports
Oh,
gambling,
yeah.
sports betting.
What do you
Yeah.
think about that?
Prop 26 and 27.
Yeah.
I mean, now that elections are over, I guess it doesn't really matter too much
Yeah.
if we give our opinions.
Mhm.
So, personally, I don't like gambling too much because it is very addictive.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, me personally, I feel like it's up to the individual to be responsible enough to know
Mhm.
your limits. You
Exactly.
know? Like, if I crash my car, I'm not gonna blame the government because they didn't put like
Yeah.
a bunch of lines or something. You know, like that's my fault. I crashed my car. So the same thing with gambling. You know, like I should be smart enough to be able to control and stop myself. So I personally, I did vote yes on Proposition 26 and 27.
I mean, I
Mm.
just think like if the community's gonna get something out of it, then why not?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't vote. So. Look, you know, too, like I feel like a lot of people don't vote because you don't know what you're gonna vote for.
Yeah.
At least personally, me, like I knew the props because I read the story, but I, like everything else, like who the people and like the district, I don't know anything.
You don't have to
about
vote though. You don't have to vote on those. You can
No?
leave it blank. I'm pretty sure you can
Yeah?
leave it blank, can't you?
I didn't even know that.
You
Yeah.
can leave it blank.
I think it's
So
just
I haven't voted yet because I just turned 18. But
I feel that. I didn't
yeah.
vote. I didn't vote when
Yeah.
Governor Gavin Newsom.
Newsom?
I
Do
didn't
you
vote for
guys
that
like
one either.
him?
I think
I have no opinion.
I don't know. I actually.
I
I don't
know.
know. I don't
I don't know.
I saw
care
my-
about
I
politics
see my
enough
food's
to be
gone
like.
wild.
I don't know a lot, but I feel like we've been chilling in California.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah,
been chilling.
we've been chilling.
You know, it's
living
alright.
life.
It's not Texas. It's not
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's not broke.
Exactly. Also, what are your guys' favorite story of the week? I want you guys choose. Because I know you both read almost every single story. And Marilyn, did you have a chance to read the news stories that's gonna come out in the newspaper?
Oh, no, nobody got the snow.
Why you gotta put us on blast like that, Marilyn? God.
I still like to read through the other.
It's the
people's
LAFC
drive.
one. It's the
The
LAFC one.
LAFC
Oh,
one.
you actually read
Yeah,
them?
I like reading
Really?
through other people because I like to like kind of see where my writing kind of lies. I guess.
Mhm.
So that's what I like to do. But my favorite story of the week was actually yours, Marilyn. The In Motion dance
Oh,
team.
really?
Yeah, because
She's like,
honestly,
damn, that sucked.
dude, it was actually cool because I like after I read it before and then I had to cover the dance thing today,
Oh.
and they're pretty cool, really cool team. They were very nice. They all like greeted me, and I got to take
No,
videos
yeah,
for
no.
them.
We did. I went to the rehearsal for the drama as kids rehearsal
Mhm.
for Murder. It's a production going on starting next Thursday. Guys, go check it out.
And what day would that be?
Next Thursday,
Next
November
Thursday?
the 17th, something.
Yeah.
So next week, it's next
Yeah.
Thursday. It starts next Thursday, runs through the weekend. It was interesting. I got to do some B-roll for them. It was really interesting.
Nice.
I actually was really excited. I want to go cover that next week.
It's free, isn't it?
I
It's free.
think so.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
sure.
free.
It's
It's
free?
really interesting. The cast is wonderful. They're all
Free is free.
amazing.
Free,
But my favorite story this week was the LAFC one.
The
The
LAFC
LAFC
one?
winning the MLS Cup.
LAFC?
You?
Dang, I don't even remember what was on the newspaper. newspaper, and I just read it.
And we just bashed
you
on
guys
it.
literally
We
just read it.
We just went over it.
Went over it.
Trash about the newspaper.
Guys, go check out that newspaper. It's gonna be coming out today on Wednesday, November 9th. They're gonna be around newspaper boxes around all of campus. So check that out, and also check us out at www.elpaisanomedia.
That's wrong.
No, is it
It's
really?
www.elpaisanoonline.com.
Sorry, sorry.
Close
Sorry.
enough, close enough.
Close enough.
Close
God.
enough. Hey, it was
God, Chris.
good. Sorry. Okay.
Try your
Oh.
best.
So, what's your favorite story, Luis?
I don't know. I'm not too sure. I kind of like the stories on this upcoming one a little more.
Oh yeah, we have like some interesting
Yeah, some
topics
pretty
on
good
this one.
ones.
Mhm.
World Cup topic.
A lot of
Okay, a lot of the World
soccer.
Cup coming up, ladies
Be
and
ready for
gentlemen.
that, guys.
If you're like Maryland, you don't know about soccer. We got a little.
We'll
story
tell
for
you- we'll
too.
teach
you.
We'll
We'll teach
tell
you.
about soccer. We got you. We got you.
We'll
Okay,
teach you.
The World Cup is very prominent right now because this hasn't happened in 4 years, and it's the first World
That's
Cup,
just
I
every-
believe,
In the
two.
winter, no?
to
the winter.
become in the winter. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just due to
I'm-
Qatar's
The weather, right?
hot.
Hot.
Qatar's
Yeah.
hot.
Did you
So-
see the FIFA like president say that he's like, oh, he regrets giving?
Oh, I
Qatar?
would.
Yeah, he
Qatar-
said
Me too.
And the
suck.
yeah, you're
Cut that out. Cut that out.
but Qatar really had some issues with the building of the stadiums. They killed a lot of people. It was people that were hired to build the stadiums that died building those stadiums,
Yeah.
which
Allegedly,
was
wasn't it like only 1 or 2 people? Allegedly.
allegedly it was 1 or 2 people. But again, 1 or 2 people, really? Come on, it's still 1 or 2
See
people.
the same thing that happened in Mexico, like a few months back. Remember, with the whole
Oh, I
like
didn't
people were
remember that.
murdered by.
Because of the game, no? There was
Because
a
of
game
the-
Oh,
somebody lost.
yeah.
Monterrey, it was
It's Monterrey.
In
And-
Monterrey, that happened there. It happened in Turkey. There was a stampede because the team lost,
Wasn't
and
that Istanbul?
it was
No,
Turkey.
No, it's Turkey.
Yeah.
It was Turkey. It was a stampede. People died.
126. I think
It was. It's
Yeah.
It's sad.
it's
for
disappointing.
soccer. I'm
It's
sorry.
disappointing because I'm kind of split because at the same time I agree that in the world right now certain teams like Iran should not be playing in this World Cup.
Mm-mm.
Russia should not be participating either.
Is
They're
it?
not. They're not.
Russia's
right.
not
They're
participating.
not
Russia never
right.
qualified, but at the
Yeah.
same time,
No, but
teams like Iran
They, like,
with
they're
things that-
suspended from.
yeah, they
with play.
I remember that.
with things like teams like Iran with everything that's going on in Iran right now, it's I don't believe it's not the players' fault. It's not that coaching staff's fault. It's
But
none
they
of their fault.
represent the
But they
country.
represent the
Yeah.
country and everything
Mhm.
that's going on. It's bad on FIFA to allow stuff like that to keep going.
Yeah.
They make money.
Yeah,
That's
they
all
really could care about.
That's
Yeah,
really all they care
That's the
about.
whole like just sports and politics in general.
Mhm.
If they're gonna make money off of the decisions, then they're gonna make them.
Yeah.
It's the NBA is really bad at it too.
racing too.
Oh yeah, Formula
F1.
One.
Is big on politics and corruption.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, we hate smoking and we hate racism, but the war in Ukraine, who cares about that? You know, like
Exactly.
it's like whatever. Money talks. Money talks. At the end.
Money does talk.
Money
But the
talks.
World Cup is coming up. I'm very excited.
Like that.
Mhm.
A lot.
Dude,
you
I'm
know,
excited. Mexico. Rah, rah, rah. And so I would like to
trash.
bring into the last segment, because that was a little like
The spiel.
kind of a little spiel, but make it a little happier. What's your ideal rainy day? Because I know it's been raining over here in Southern California, and we got hit yesterday.
I was
Drip.
bad.
We got hit, dude.
It was bad.
So what is your guys' ideal rainy day? Let's start off with you.
It's to be at home with under my blankets playing some video games or watching a movie.
Chilling, yeah.
Harry Potter specifically.
Chilling day. This guy's
To
a
watch-
Certified nerd.
Shut your mouth. Hey.
I'm a nerd too. Like,
I'm gonna be playing Pokemon next week. Shut up, fool.
hey, I love Marvel. I love my video games. I'm a nerd too.
But yeah, like watching Harry Potter or like I'll be under my under my blankets like playing video games, watching Harry Potter, reading a
What's
book.
your favorite Harry Potter?
It's Goblet of Fire.
Goblet of Fire. I liked
I
the
c-
movie Prisoner of Azkaban book, Goblet of Fire.
These books are so boring.
Yeah.
I've killed
can
all the
make-
books. I
I
love
read
them
the
all.
first one and I was like, this is the worst.
It's
thing
because the
I've
first one
ever
is a
read.
little kid book.
Yes.
But the more you
But
read,
then
the better
then it gets
get.
dark. That's why I don't. If I do a marathon, I have to be really good in a really good mental state to like get through all of it. Because like if I'm gonna watch I'm just gonna watch the first 4 movies up to Goblet of Fire and then I'm stopping, because it gets so depressing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so depressing to watch. Again, spoilers for a movie that's over 20 years
Spoiler
old.
alert, come on, guys.
To watch Sirius die was my. That one really hits me. To watch Sirius die, to watch one of the Weasley twins die in Deathly Hallows, to watch Dobby die is, oh god,
Yeah.
it's hard.
Black Widow died. Hit me right here.
That one did hit me right there. When Spider-Man died in Infinity War,
it's Spider-Man.
that one
That
hurt
was
me.
mid BS. You, Marilyn, what's your ideal rainy day?
In bed reading.
Yes.
Reading.
Reading, yeah, kind of boring.
That's crazy.
That's kinda-
Nothing wrong with reading, bro.
I don't
I love reading.
Oh,
Oh, that's crazy. You, Luis?
Our friends were gonna hate reading. Damn. I think on the couch when it's pouring outside at 2 p.m. with the cobertor, you know the one with the tiger.
Lion.
The tiger.
That and then watching a movie. I think watching a movie, and laying down on like your couch. I think that's the best way to.
Or like
spend
binging a good show.
Yeah.
Binging a good show.
But I feel like when it's a rainy day, it's the best to have all the curtains open.
Oh yeah.
Just me?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that. Like it's like
You have to have either all the curtains
Dude.
open or it has to be pitch black. You have to
Yeah,
have all the curtains
either
closed,
one,
like,
right?
It has to
Yeah.
be.
Either
Like,
one.
there's no middle ground. It has to
But
be one or the
the
other.
lighting.
Shut, curtains open. That's immaculate.
Yeah.
Dude, the lighting is so
Yeah,
good.
the gray.
It's so good. Like honestly, I like it because you don't have to worry about the damn sunlight like giving your TV that reflection.
Yeah.
That's the worst. But all right, guys, I'm gonna hand this off to Luis to do our outro today because I'm not very good at that.
It's okay. Well, once again, thank you guys so much for supporting the podcast in the ways you have. Looking to promote a few more and get a few of them out before the end of the semester. Am I right, guys?
Yes.
We are releasing on Mondays. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
You can catch us on
No,
Mondays.
we're actually releasing on Fridays.
On
So sorry about that.
Fridays.
Yes,
Oh,
Fridays.
okay.
Yeah.
Little good way to start your weekend. But either way, on Fridays you can catch us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. I'm Luis Martinez. I'm here with all my colleagues. Thank you guys for joining us today, and have a great day.
Yes. Thank you.